Alright, so I just got back from my big cave adventure to the Son Dong cave here in Vietnam, and it was, and still is, beyond my ability to describe in words. But before I get to that, I've got to catch up on what happened to us since Ninh. So we took a road up to Quy Nhon, pretty uneventful. However, from there, we had to make a choice. Go up through the mountains, take a couple extra days, which we really didn't have, or do a straight shot to Hoi An. That's what we ended up doing, and it was about 280 kilometers, which ended up being about 8 hours of driving, 5 of which were in the rain. We arrived to Hoi An, pretty soaking wet, but feeling like we'd accomplished a lot and kind of bonded together as a group. While we were at Hoi An, we got to see a little bit of the night market. Hoi An is known as the city of lanterns, city of lights, so it's really pretty, lit up at night. Got to taste a lot of the street food, Vietnamese tacos, rolled ice cream. After Hoi An, we are looking forward to one of the big highlights of our motorbiking trip, which is the Hoi An Pass. Now, you may have heard of the Hoi An Pass because it was featured on Top Gear a few years ago. It's just a very scenic coastal highway that winds through the mountains on the east coast overlooking the ocean. We had a great time. We all felt that maybe is a little bit overhyped actually, because we'd been through some passes in southern Vietnam which we felt were at least as pretty, but are pretty much unknown. But still, we got some great photos and had an awesome time. We got to Hue, which was a great place to be because we were needing some modern amenities. I needed some electronics, the guys needed to get some stuff for their bikes. While there, we went to see the abandoned amusement park. Now, this is kind of a weird attraction in that it's not an official attraction. You have to find some side path besides the main entrance to this park because there's security guards everywhere. It's almost like a game of cat and mouse to try to see if you can avoid getting caught by the security guards who will tell you to leave.
Alright, we're here on the pathway to the abandoned water park in Hue.
So we think anyways.
So we think. We've heard like conflicting reports about whether this is the way or whether they can get in. Supposedly we have to sneak past some security guards. We'll see how it turns out.
Yep.
Hey, so we made it. We had to give a small bribe to the security guard. But check this out. Woo! Alright, so we got into the water park and then I promptly got kicked out after I tried to fly my drone around the dragon. But yeah, I got whistled at and got kicked out. But
besides that, we didn't find too much else to do in Hue, and after 3 days in Hue, we shot straight up to Phong Nha, where I am now. You can see some of the limestone mountain behind me, and this whole park is basically riddled with mountains like those. So while we were here in Phong Nha, we went and saw the botanical gardens, which are really pretty.
what just happened, Chris?
Yeah, slippery rocks, you know. Trying to be nice to people.
That's it. That brings us up to my cave expedition here for Son Doong. Keep an eye on the channel because it's a huge project and I'm not sure how soon I'll get to it. I think I took as much footage during this one expedition as I have in the entire trip already. So it's going to take me a while to sift through, but I'm going to get it up as soon as possible. Till next time, see you around the world.